Bienvenue ici voir Survivor Chez Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA de K26 sur PS5. Alors, je suis dans la carrière. On va au prochain match.
Hey.
Get after it, MP.
Jouer le prochain match.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of And now the opening lineup for Detroit. The forwards are Thompson and Harris. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivy. And it's Duran in at the 5. And for Brooklyn, we've got Nicholas Claxton. Thomas is out there with MP. And it's Wilson in at the 3 slot. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
Duran the pass to Cunningham. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
Playing above the rim. That's an aggressive move by Cunningham.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Nice shot by Thompson.
If he develops a consistent three-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
Jalen Duran has certainly forced him in this NBA. He's a nightly double-double.
Well, he looks like a bouncer at a nightclub, but you forget how young this guy is. If he keeps improving like this, Kevin, he has a chance to be one of the premier bigs in this league.
I was going to say the same thing about you, but I'll call you a Greek god as opposed to a bouncer in a bar. How's that?
I much prefer the Greek god description. Yeah, and I like Cunningham from the mid-range area of the floor. It's the most difficult place for a defense to run extra traffic at you.
Here's MP. Detroit with the rebound. This game against Brooklyn here, it's their first look at the Nets.
And even though they were the better team overall, they actually lost the season series against this club a year ago.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Comes up empty down low. Ivy with it. Now Thomas defending. Pass to Duran. Over Claxton. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, he got the shot he loves, and the defense should honestly be relieved. He didn't punish them for being a little bit soft there in the mid-range.
Young's shot is good.
And the defense just has no answers for him right now. With each made basket, the more his confidence continues to grow.
Pass to Duran. Cunningham outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
And he is a guy who typically needs the ball in his hand, so it's good to see Cunningham as a catch-and-shoot option.
Cunningham against MP. Another field goal for him. 4 of for 6 shooting tonight.
He's been on fire since the beginning of this game, particularly when you look at the high percentage shots he's getting.
Back to Cunningham. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Claxton.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Here's MP. It's good. This game is all even. He's got 10.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Pass to Ivy. Cunningham kicks to Harris. Off target from outside. Last outing for the Nets. They won that game against Indiana.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
The key when you go into a hostile territory is play with a purpose and stay true to your game plan. That's what they did.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
Well, the defense was solid, but usually I expect him to make that layup.
Here's MP, and it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Well, MP has been very aggressive here, looking for his own offense, generating great results.
Back to Ivy. To stop the run. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Down low. Here's MP. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Here's Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 9. MP looking around. Claxton the pass to Thomas. 1 second left, and it's Brooklyn scoring again. And so it's MP making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. And thanks again. For Detroit. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Jaden Ivey comes in for Robinson. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. On the court for the Pistons. At the guard spots, we'll see Cunningham and Ivey. Thompson is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Stewart in at the 5 spot. Shot from the wing. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Nets trail by 3. And now we're being joined by our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's calling in with a good story. Shams, what do you have?
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Cade Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their clear style is key, adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. Thanks a lot, Shams. Thompson outside. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Here's Cunningham. And the dunk by Stewart.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, in a game this close, that is a huge play.
And Young kicks to Williams. Back to Young. Right side, Thomas. There's the triple. And the Nets, another 3.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Cunningham passes to Stewart. Now, here's Ivy. Here's the 3, and the 3 ball is good. Ivy's got 5.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily. And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. There's 1:59 left to play in the first half. That one drops for him. He's got 11.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is a big reason why they have the lead.
Pass to Clowney. Thomas dishes to MP. 6 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get a shot off here. And here is Williams. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got assist number 5 here tonight. And so the timeout here by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Stewart, and Harris subbed in for Karis LeVert. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Pass to Ivy. Harris outside. Cunningham on the wing. Off target from three-point range.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Puts it up from 7. That's good for Thomas on the assist from Young. Now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get into a groove.
Back to Cunningham. And Cunningham with the slam.
And playing with great control, Cunningham is dictating the pace, getting to his spots, and taking it to the defense.
MP outside. Claxton the pass to Wolf. It's Claxton high post. Back to MP. Here's Wilson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Pistons have gone 7 of 11 from the field in the second quarter. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
I think the rim could be 12 feet off the ground, and Thompson could still go get the lob.
Pass to Wolf. Thomas dishes to MP. So the wing on the left. Claxton the pass to Wilson. Up in time. Buried from outside. But I don't know. I think we may see a review here. That was pretty close.
The previous play is under review.
Officials signaling they are going to review the tape.
Yeah, it's hard to tell on that one, and so a good time to go to the replay and just to make sure if he got it off on time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
They're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, you looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well, it's good they decided to take another look at it. I know some folks don't like how replay slows the game down and interrupts the flow, but when you have it there, you got to use it.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Nets lead by 2. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
When I look at the Nets, cross-town rivals, you're both eating at the same restaurants, or you got that home cooking, your family and friends.
Moving on, let's look at how these Pistons are doing. That first half was close.
Limiting turnovers has helped.
And that is...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
I wouldn't want to have to be out there trying to keep up with him. It's really difficult when he shows you this kind of energy offensively.
We've got Thomas. He's out there with MP. Nicholas Claxton out there with Wilson. And it's Wolf in at the 4 slot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thanks a lot, Kevin. The Pistons are growing. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said, I appreciate the work that the guys have put in, and I'm proud of what they're becoming. But we have more work to do. We're still taking steps. Our guys have improved, the team has improved, but we're not finished yet. Back to you, Kevin.
On the rise. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And Greg, as a former point guard in this league, give us your top floor generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow, if we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd.
but I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Thompson in the corner. Cunningham outside. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 16 points.
Well, all systems go here early on. That's 3 in a row since Jump Street.
And so, Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Check out Cade Cunningham here. Great showing for him last season. And of course, he was among the best in the league when it came to putting the ball in the basket. Top 10 in scoring.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. Wilson kicks to Thomas. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pass to Wolf. Takes a 3. It's good from long range. Wolf got his second basket.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
Here's Harris, a 3 ball. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's stolen by Cunningham. To the middle. Here's Ivy. From down in the low post, it goes. 7 points for Jaden Ivey. Brooklyn's got a terrific 5 or 6 from beyond the arc in this game. And before his untimely injury, Jaden Ivey, Greg, was blossoming in his 3rd season.
Yeah, his shooting touch showed tremendous improvement. Great to see him back on the court. And still plenty of time to deliver on his potential.
Bounce pass from Cunningham. And it's Thompson with the jam.
The craftiness on his finish helped Thompson grab the whistle on that play.
The Nets making a switch here. Williams is checked in. You know, Tim, one thing you hear about Cade Cunningham is his leadership skill.
Yeah, Kevin, he is very mature and unselfish. While this team definitely revolves around his play, he doesn't make it all about himself. And that is the difference.
To the inside. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And you can see why they continue to call Cunningham's number. Once he's flipped that switch, let him go to work.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Now let's take a look at the most efficient scorers in the NBA from last year's campaign. Jalen Duren is second.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just ask him. He'll have the answer for you.
And the Nets making a change here. Brownie's checked in. Stewart checked in for the Pistons. And the best by MP.
Over the course of his career, being able to consistently score on the inside will pay off big for MP.
Pass to Ivy. Now Cunningham. Defended by Young. It's deflected. 40 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
To just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Looking at who's out there now for the Pistons. Holland, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. Robinson comes in for Thompson. And Karis LeVert subbed in for Jaden Ivey. And then Cunningham with the dunk.
And the challenge defensively is to find Cunningham at all 3 levels. He can beat you at the rim. He can beat you from 30 feet out and everything in between.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Here's Cunningham. And it's good. He's made 2 for every 1 he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. Over MP. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's MP making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He's at the quarter-century mark. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice.
Moi, j'ai peut-être un rebond.
Jalen Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Thompson, he's checked in for Robinson. And Ivy subbed in for Karis LeVert. MP against Cunningham. All right, here's Williams. MP powers through the contact inside.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
On the court for the Pistons, Harris steps in at the 4 with Duran at the center spot. The wing pair we'll see going is going to be Ivy and Thompson. And it's Cunningham in at the point.
Well, Cunningham has been the man in these situations as long as we can remember.
Now MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
Well, a lot of young players get caught up in the moment, but not MP. He is as cool as a cucumber.
It's Ivy for 3. And they'll get another chance. Williams against Thompson. Lock at 6. Outside Cunningham. Let's lose a 3. The shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And that one is good.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
Time and time again, Harris stepping up with plays to help his team. That guy is a gamer.
Wilson, he's checked in for Zaire Williams. Wilson against Thompson. Claxton trying to free himself up. Got it to go off the glass.
To see MP step up in clutch situations is so impressive. He clearly already has that gene.
Cunningham doesn't get that one.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another one like that.
Oh, a tough bucket from MP.
That is a strong finish by MP, showing he can handle the physicality of the NBA.
Detroit's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Here's Duran. Oh, softly lays it in.
He has got ice in his veins. Cunningham once again being counted on in the clutch.
And an intentional foul right there. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first, that makes it a 7-point lead.
When you talk about building a legacy, that's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. Ivy. Off target from outside. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's MP. Cunningham pulls it down.
Guys, just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, anything they do at this point is going to be futile. Too little, too late.
MP. And the shot goes in. Young fires. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. And tonight, not just a regular...
Situation. fixe, il double pas, c'est au maximum. Tu vois quand tu veux. Dis donc la joie qui donne mon numéro comme ça. Alors le double, c'est fait, 2 sur 2. Et j'ai 72 points sur 100 pour le merchandising niveau 2. State défi pour la Jake de State Farm. Alors, si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais, fin de la vidéo.